Hey. How'd it go yesterday? Awful. Terrible runs yesterday. What are you referring to, dinosaur? Likelihood of breaking 320? Low. Extremely low. Axel says he's ready to fight me. No, dude, I'm not ready to fight Axel. This route is not going below 330, but other things in the works may make it go below 330. Thanks for living months, Chris. Actually, wait, I want to try something. Oh my god, can I do this? Oh my god. Might be my backup. Okay, this probably isn't good, but it's cool. Thanks for sub. Q's run? You gotta like learn positioning. Why no insta clip? I was trying it a bit and I was getting kind of okay at it. But I don't know, too risky I guess. Like I'm still best with I'm still best with like the straight on angle, like the angle in the middle of the two roots. This one. Thanks, Casey. Wow, Dr. Leo, that sounds cool. Does this have anything to do with the leaked stuff? Or maybe they claim it doesn't? Or like secretly? Didn't say either way, most likely on purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like I can make this strat work super well if I figure something out. Like, it's just like ESS left and then ESS right, but not for too long. The emote only for turnover things mostly just a meme. I mean, I do think it's annoying, and I do think you guys are, like, not even 12 years old. Like, 12 years... That's an insult to 12-year-olds to call you guys 12 years old. See, I still don't know why that happens. But the emote only stuff is mostly just a meme. Thanks, Angry Tuna. Thank you for 25 months and tier 2. Man, it looks so cool though. I should probably just stick with my main method though. Hey Demon, thanks. Dude, I swear I've been messing around with like too many different strats lately that's making me worse. I'm like mixing up strats. $36 today? Maybe. If Danpei allows me, which she won't. I sort of know what happened with the Bulbagia fight. I went into GZ and looked at the hitbox viewer, and I think the hitbox was farther farther towards the edge of the arena than I was thinking, because it's... I've always thought the hitbox was like more towards the, like from this angle, more towards like left, down left is where the hitbox I was thinking is. But I guess it seems like it's more down from this angle. So hopefully that'll help. Oh, Okay, well that would have worked. Yeah, I can show a weird shot with free cam in a sec after this. No, South 330 is not happening with this route, but with a future route, maybe. Yeah, that'd be super cool, Tech. I don't know how we'd quite do that, but that would be super great. Dude, just legalize running on GZ. And just do every run recording a macro. No. Okay, yeah, just go all the way to the... Make sure the chew is blowing up on the back of the hole. Okay, yeah, let me show a free cam weird shot. Where am I? Oh no, that's not what I meant. Oops. Yeah, Bomb's a 2D sprite that's set to always face the camera, so that it looks 3D. Hey Drunkle, thanks. Oh. Hold on. I think I understand the fight better now. I think that shouldn't happen anymore. No, no 338 or no sub 338 because the end sucked. I was mad. Someday I'm gonna do this unbuffered. Why did I side hop 8 times? I'll side up 4 times there. Hey, thanks for 17 months, Rayla. Thanks. If you need to unsub, like, don't worry about it at all. Always worry about yourself first. It's all good. I guess runtime. Actually, wait. Let me practice West Escape real quick. I think I understand why I sucked at West Escape the whole time. The difference between a super slide and a Hess is a super slide you have to grab something and shield it when you're coming up at the end of your roll. And a Hess, you're holding slightly outside the dead zone of the control stick and rolling into an explosion or into multiple damage sources, but an explosion like hits you multiple times. So super slide you need something to grab and you only go straight forward. Hess you don't need anything to grab, but you need multiple hits of damage and you can change your angle. West I think is typically like 13 or so speed compared to 18 of a super slide Hess. Let me actually check. Could be this film. Yeah. So Super Slide and Hess is negative 18. If I can get this. Alright, negative 13. Almost negative 14. Yeah, how long you're in the air before you actually hit the water changes your speed, because the longer you're in the air, the more speed you lose from a jump slash. Like, it goes 13 and then slowly decays. So if you spend more time in the air before you hit the water, you'll lose speed. So like this west is actually faster than the west of Kakariko, since you're falling farther. Actually, do you get negative 14 speed on frame 1? Or... let me actually check this. Okay, no, it's 13.95 first frame. I was thinking it might be like 1 frame of decay or something. Seems odd that it just starts at 13.95. Okay, I think I got this. Yeah, memory watches are amazing. Hey, Prack. Why does that text not work? It's supposed to say you will need the classic controller in Japanese, but my Wii isn't in Japanese. Okay, I need to sync the PB video again. Okay, I think it's already pretty close. Good. Dude. Gonna be inconsistent again. Thanks for 100 bits, Corey. Okay, fine. I can do a little bit better. Video is slightly ahead. Perfect. Thanks for 25 months, Chick. Hey, Wolf. When was the last world record? About 16 hours ago. Oh, was it 17 hours ago? I'm sorry. I'm slightly off. The 3 records in the 24-hour period, I think it was... Someone said it was actually 24 hours and 2 minutes apart. But you know what? It's close enough. Thanks for the bits, Dan. Pay the run killer. My time saves are Jabu and Volvagia. And some other stuff scattered around, but those are the big ones. Would I fail at Jabu? I failed catching a fairy. Hardest trick in the game. Thanks for 15 months, Indian. Neither. Thank you for the sub, Alagoza. Stay dry. Dude. Well, that sucked. Thanks for 7 months, finally did it. Yeah, I only had Keck W on for a few days. It was fun, but doesn't need to be on for that long. I'll do balance splits when I think the PB's more optimized. I feel like I'm getting closer to it faster than I thought I would. Thanks for 4 months, Mr. Popo. Thanks, fat boy. Although actually, splits like this are kind of the best kind of runs to use balance splits for, like where I have 2 massive time saves instead of time saves spread out over the run. This is like kind of the type of run that balance splits is good for. Just do it cookie. Oh no, am I dropping frames? Dude, yesterday I forgot to check if I dropped any frames yesterday before uploading the video to YouTube, because if I don't drop any frames, then I just export from Twitch, and if I do, then I upload the local recording, and I forgot to check before I stopped streaming yesterday, so I just hope I didn't drop any frames yesterday. Although even if I did, I uploaded the local game-only recording to my other channel anyway, so at least there's that. I don't think I dropped frames yesterday though. I don't remember anyone complaining about it. Yeah, it's faster than the human theory test now. It's pretty cool. When did they make the human theory test? Was that a year ago or 2 years ago? I think it was last year, right? Was it like April 2019 or something, I think? Okay, yeah, so it's been almost exactly a year. Only took a year to beat the human theory test. I'm actually really excited to do another one, because with newer GZ tools, it's gonna be super cool, because like, I'll actually be able to record the whole thing in possibly 1 macro. I might have to split it into 2. And then I could actually export it to an SD card, share it around. I could use free cam stuff to look at like individual areas with different camera stuff, collision viewer, hitbox viewer. Like, it's actually gonna be super cool to make the newer one. No, I stopped doing the side slash track because I was failing it too much. I want to still do it, but I need like some better method or not sucking. So for now, I'll just go back to the jump slash. Thanks for 3 months, this. Yeah, the reason I go for both keys is because on the second bottom of the wall trip, that's later in the run, it means I can just go straight to the locked doors. And also, getting them now is faster because I have to wait for the skull that I use to hover off of to dive into the basement. So getting the keys right now actually wastes no time at all because I have to wait anyway. And so if I were to get them later on, then the extra time it takes to detour to get the keys does actually lose time. The trade-off is that it is harder because you have less time to make it to the hovering off the bubble on time, but not too bad. But yeah, basically 2 keys is harder but faster. The long way of explaining, the long way of saying it's harder but faster. Rip frames, sorry. Gotta just hope it stops. No. Thanks for 7 months, BuzzHoop. I am doing okay. I know that that sound was not that loud to you guys. Yes, I did dry. I think this was the run that didn't have a very good SRM. There was negative talk about Wide Hard. I'm not sure. I don't remember any specific talk about Wide Hard. My GDQ run was January 8th, I think. It was Wednesday. Pretty sure it was 8th. Oh no. Slow. I hate when I put the butterfly down in the wrong place. This run sucks. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going for bufferless SRM. Well, except for this part. Yeah, that had roughly a 0% chance of working. VIP brain flake since he made CFG mad. Alright, sure. That's a good reason for a VIP. Oh yeah. Thing. I think I'll get my son best below 331. Below 331, I think for sure. Below 330. I feel like I should, but it might take a while for below 330. Wait. Why'd I just delete? How's a practice file? Well, I mean, I guess I don't really need practice files on vanilla anymore. Well, I kind of use that one. Whatever. Yeah, I saw the video on the Splish Kaboom stuff. It was really interesting. Thanks, Chudos. Deleting OOT files is a symptom of corona. Dang, I guess all OOT runners have corona. I guess we better stay inside and self-quarantine. That'll be rough. Don't leave Link's house. Hey, Link may leave the house, but he does very well at social distancing. Anytime someone tries to talk to him, he just dies to avoid talking to them. A great way to social distance. Yeah, and he quarantines for 7 years. Dude. Oh my god. Whatever. Big time saves are Jabu and Volvadia. Oh god, this is the 932 bottle split. Oh no. And I said that was possibly my best bottle time. Rip. I better beat this run quick. Oh, speaking of parts of my PB that were good, so I checked. So after Boomerang, so obviously the Boomerang split was really bad. I checked my splits from Boomerang up to Gold Gauntlets, because that's just like the section where I felt like I played really well and didn't make too many mistakes. That section is like almost an hour long, and I played within 24 seconds of my sum of best for the whole time. And half of that was Twin Rova. So minus Twin Rova, I played within 12 seconds of my sum of best for almost an hour. Which was actually like, I was really surprised at how good that was. Now, some of those best splits probably could be improved a bit more. So like realistically, compared to what I really can do, it's probably a bit lower. But still, it's like really good. No, PB is not going to be anywhere near unbeatable. That section was very good. Outside of that section, there were issues. My 351 was like 8 minutes off my summer best at the time, so this is definitely closer. I feel like in general it's easier to play closer to summer best in this route. I hate when I forget to break my stick. Aloe barrows, it's because you have to clip sideways. You have to get knocked sideways. You can get knocked sideways by a chew also, but you have to make it run around the room instead of doing the same clip I just did going to dead hand. So it's just much easier and faster to just get knocked sideways by the Skulltula. I'm not really sure if a test would use choose from an absurd angle or still use the Skulltula. I feel like it would probably still use the Skulltula since it obviously wouldn't even consider buffering it. And without buffering it's like super fast with the Skulltula. But there is a chance that like some kind of precise angle chew could still be faster. I need to break the stick just so I can have 0, so I can dupe a bottle over it. Acrin. We do 2 trips to the bottom of the well because the 2 Skulltulas left are Skulltulas that would normally require Boomerang. And you can get them without Boomerang, but you have 2 options for getting them without Boomerang. 1, hovering with Bomb Shoes, which is just slower than a second trip. And 2 is getting them while hovering off of enemies. And for one of the Skulltulas, hovering off of enemies isn't too bad. For the other one, you have to hover off of Keese, which is very bad. And in theory, the method where you hover off the Keese is the fastest, and you would do 1 trip on the well, but it is so inconsistent. Would human theory tests have unbuffered SRM? You know, I'm not really sure, because when I did my human theory tests before, I buffered certain things that I thought it was unreasonable for a human to not buffer. Most of the stuff in this, like, I think is probably unreasonable to not buffer. I can't tell. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, I need to come up with like a consistent policy on how I want to deal with buffering. Because when I did it last time, I kind of just did it on the fly, and so I didn't really have like the most consistent policy on like how I want to do buffering, but should probably think about it ahead of time this time. Hope I can still make this. That was kind of bad. No, dude. Okay, aside from missing the bug catch there, that was decent. Yeah, so what's going on with that glitch is I'm using SRM, which is something, it's a glitch where I can modify certain actor data, and I use it to modify a function in a butterfly into a different function that actually gives you items. And we can control what items we're getting by using the bomb chew, and the bomb chew's position relative to camera will determine the items. So the bomb chews moving around is what's giving me different items. And yeah, the function we're using, we're actually stealing from the frogs. We're like cutting off a little piece of the frog function and putting it into the butterfly. Genetic engineering. Creating a cross between a frog and a butterfly. Thanks for 20 months, Patty. I honestly never even noticed Ganon's laugh. It's everyone else. All you guys are the ones that notice it. I like don't even pay attention and tune it out. No, I have never done an intended run. I may at some point run glitchless. I am interested in it. Although glitchless is not necessarily the same as intended. What's my opinion on microwaved hot dogs? They are the fastest. They are the fastest way to eat hot dogs. I mean, yeah, I guess you could eat them cold too. I guess that's the true optimal way. Microwaving is the fastest strat for 100%. Yeah, glitches 100% is a thing. It's definitely not like a let's play. Like, there's definitely lots of strats in glitches 100%. But it's not something that I'm too interested in, just because the big appeal to me for 100% is the variety of glitches you use, which obviously isn't in glitches 100%. Well, like regular glitchless, I am interested in because it actually uses a lot of different stuff from what you're normally used to in OOT speedruns. Because like, OOT is so broken that glitchless is actually unique, that it doesn't do a lot of glitches and still has a lot of interesting stuff. But glitchless 100% is just like, it doesn't have the interesting glitches and it's just kind of longer. I mean, it still has interesting stuff. Glitchless 100% still has interesting stuff, it's just not quite what I'm interested in. Oh my god. How did that equip of all equips go so bad? Thanks, Tiny. Thanks for 100 bits. Will I be tackling more kids in the future? There's not anything currently planned, but it's always a possibility. Oh my god. Hundo race with Glishimon? Never. Hundo races are terrible. No, I do not think Entrance Trendo is cancer. I think Entrance Trendo is very fun. It has been well, it's not been possible to hookshot that torch the whole time. It's only been possible to longshot it. And most of the time, in speedruns especially, we never had a longshot here. And even casually, you probably don't have longshot there. Or most people will probably, well, I don't know, I guess most people probably get the hookshot first and then come back later with the longshot to get the heart piece. I know a long time ago, a lot of people seemed to think that the longshot was required for the heart piece, like you couldn't get under a minute unless you longshot the torch. But yeah, you need the longshot for it, not the hookshot. The guy dropped hearts, didn't he? It's basically the same time to get the heart piece there now or as child before Dampe. Dude, crit camera. Is it even worth it? I guess I'll just take the time loss later. I just have to remember. Okay. This run's bad. Where even is the head? No. Ghostwood, I actually would like to make a video like that. I think it'd be interesting, but it's also it'd be very hard. And also, yeah, it's something that's hard to explain, and I'd have to like kind of use specific details. It's something that I could do, for sure. I'd like to do something like that at some point. Yeah, I could explain like how the routing process goes for some specific segment or some specific idea. Yeah, I did PB yesterday. Now my file select is social distancing. Yeah, that's why. What do you mean dry? You mean from like lack of directs lately? Yeah, I do plan on eventually doing another human theory test. Thanks for 22 months, Sertandis. Do I read chat? No. Is it a known bug that's stealing opponents softlocks in rando? Really? I'm pretty sure I've stolen opponent in rando and not have any issues. Maybe it has to do with, do you have the quick Epona setting on? Like maybe it's a conflict with the quick Epona setting? Could I explain the RBASRM flag discussion that's taking place in Discord? Yeah, so one of the ideas for what partial function calls could be used for in Hundo is RBAing more stuff. RBAing glitched items specifically. So if you guys remember, back when doing Zelda's Letter GIM for NSR, there were a handful of glitched items that I could get that could actually set certain flags, or I could RBA them and I could use them to RBA certain flags. So using partial function calls, we can actually get some glitched items that we could actually equip to C buttons and RBA. And so the most apparently obvious useful ones would be RBAing small keys. So if you guys know how the bomb bag 20, like if you get a bomb bag before you open the bomb chest in DC, how you get the bomb bag 20 over your bomb chew slot, if you RBA that, it RBAs water temple keys. That's how you get 37 water temple keys. There's a few items around it that can also RBA other dungeon keys. So one idea is get the items that RBA water, fire, shadow, and spirit keys. And then that means we could skip the keys in those dungeons because we would just have way more than we need. And then also there's certain glitched items that we can use to RBA flags. I don't remember specifically what flags are what. I think most of the flags aren't too interesting, but I think there's a few good ones like skipping Flare Dancer. Like I know there's a flag you can RBA for Flare Dancer to just be gone in Fire Temple, which is a big time save. Don't pause. So that is something that might be good with the future of Hundo. Because it seems like it's looking like title screen file plus deleting stuff is not really going well. So this might be like the next best alternative. Oh my god. So yeah, possible upcoming route would involve RBAing a lot of small keys, and then we could skip small keys for a lot of dungeons. Do I ever get tired from runs? If you mean like burned out, not really, but like if I'm doing runs for like, I don't know, 5 hours or something, then I'm usually pretty tired and then we'll stop doing runs. Like, I get tired in one day from like doing runs for a long period of time, but not like, it takes a lot for me to get burned out. Especially in this game with a large amount of variety. Where I get tired from chat, I'm already tired in chat just today. No, I don't think you can RBA a freezing chest. Oh, speaking of the glitched items that you can get with SRM now, I'm really mad at Blinny. Blinny made a video called Equipping Mirror Shield as Child. And it's equipping the Mirror Shield to a C button, which does not act like Mirror Shield. It acts like a glitched item. I mean, it seems likely that you probably could use SRM to equip Mirror Shield as Child if it hasn't already been confirmed. But I was mad. That's clickbait. Yeah, Ace for sure can already do it, but we're more concerned with non-Ace applications since Ace is banned. It'd also be really good for max% child, because max% child, the SRM stuff, SRMing like SRM Mirror Shield should work out. There's also, you can do SRM wrong warps now. SRM wrong warps should also be really good for max% child. Max% child could actually get like ridiculously complex if how I think things could go end up going that way. I don't know if SRM could be used to get into adult maps as child. I don't want to say for sure yes or no, but partial function calls are a lot more limited than ACE, so it would probably be hard. It depends on if there's like one function that takes care of it. If there happens to be one function that takes care of it, then there's a good chance. Hey Sean, thanks. But I don't know enough about it to really say for sure. I know that partial function calls are very strong though. Actually tech, no, there's not actually a way to do that in GZ. As far as I'm aware, at least. Well, without like going into the memory editor. The memory editor, I'm sure you could. No, Monkey. The source requirement is, it's not based on like specific flags or like specific stuff like that. Like, it really has to be the real chest. Like, for example, if you were to somehow use SRM to spawn a chest in Fire Temple in the same room as the hammer chest, and that chest also had the hammer, it wouldn't count unless you actually got the hammer from the chest that normally has hammer. Dude. Oh my god. What if you modified the position of the original chest? I think that'd be okay, I don't know. Try, update the record command. Thanks for 9 months, Llama. It's just the record command. The record command is outdated. Outdated by nearly 24 hours, come on. No, the video doesn't help me at all. It's really just, the video's for you guys, pretty much. I have not looked at the SM64 decomp. I don't know I wouldn't know how to look at it and get any kind of good information out of it. If you mean like how I played the PC port, I have, but I mean I don't know what I do looking at the SM64 decomp. Hey Miro, thanks for 16 months. It is pretty sick. I will hopefully play it again sometime soon. Maybe. No, OOT does not have a PC port. SM64 does. Since the whole source code was decompiled. So people were able to remake a PC port. In theory, an OOT PC port could happen because there is a decomp project going on right now, and when it is finished, which may be a while, then people could do the same thing with OOT. Have I played much SM64? I used to run it like 10 years ago for like 3 months. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that people are able to decomp a whole game like that. It seems like so much work. Apparently the OOT one is expected to take years. Did I stream on Justin TV? I think I streamed there like maybe once or twice. I was more of a Ustream guy. Well, even Ustream, I only streamed a few times, I think. There's like a few times on Ustream, a few times on Justin, and then when Twitch came out was actually when I was actually gonna start streaming more. When I actually had proper stuff to stream. Dude, I never used livestream, but I think I remember a few people streaming there. I remember Mr. Grunz streamed doing tasks on livestream, and it was awful. Did I ever stream on Facebook? No. They have not offered me several $1 million yet. What if they offered me $6? That would not be enough. Come on. Dude. Hello? We've never gotten stuck for that long. This isn't good. Yes, I am looking forward to Bomb of the Well 2 coming out. I actually really want to replay Breath of the Wild sometime before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Oh no. I still need to get 100% in Breath of the Wild. No, I'm not going to learn the route for Hundo. It would be a semi-casual playthrough. I would at least like do glitches and stuff. I learned bomb impact launches. I can do them. Yeah, they are super fun. Yeah, I have seen really good stuff on Cemu. Like Breath of the Wild on Cemu looks really good. Although I don't know if my computer is good enough for like really good Cemu stuff. That sucks. No. What Zelda game do I refuse to play? Zelda 2. Actually, there's one situation I would play Zelda 2. If there's like a glitched any percent Zelda 2 run that's easy to learn and like you can beat the game in like 15 minutes or something without too much trouble, then I would do it just for the sake of doing a Zelda Collector's Edition speedrun where I'd run all 4 games on Collector's Edition. Unfortunately, the any percent, like the fastest glitch run of Zelda 2 is actually like ridiculously difficult. So pass. And I'd have to do it with a GameCube controller. Oh my god. I'm lame. Thanks for gifting 20 subs. And then GameCube Crash RNG though. I mean, at the very least, at least I'm doing like a 30-minute run, so it would have a lower chance of crashing because I'd play the game less. Dude, Collector's Edition doesn't even have Links to the Past, and no, the whole point is doing any percent runs specifically on it. Like, the any percent runs I would do would I'd be doing the 3-minute Zelda 1, any percent with Ace. OOT, I'd do the GameCube SRM to file or title credits. OOT would do SRM to the credits movie file. MM would do Moon Warp. Although possibly I feel like MM could possibly do some kind of partial function calls shenanigans for a faster method for GameCube, but I don't know if anyone's looked into it because it would just kind of outright banned in MM. And then last one is Zelda 2. Zelda 2 needs something better. You can't do Ace on GameCube, so you couldn't Ace from OOT to MM credits. Even if you could, I don't think you can Ace outside of the game itself. You'd have to somehow escape from the game to the emulator, and then tell the emulator to do different stuff, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yeah, Tech. It's just that, like, MM Ace would allow partial function calls, I just don't think anyone's bothered to look into it, since it was banned for every other category, and Ace would just be better. Although it could also be that it may not be able to do it as easily with partial function calls, so maybe it's not even really good enough. Which Game of Collector's Edition has the longest 90%? MM. All the other ones are under 20 minutes. Zelda 1 is 3 minutes, OOT is 8 minutes, Zelda 2 is, I think, just under 20 minutes, and then MM would be, assuming it would have to do Moon Warp route, it would be about 28. Or we'll just round to 30, I guess. Thanks for 14 months, Turtle Butter. MM without first cycle is like 6 minutes. 6 minutes with Moon Warp, like 3 with Ace. My escapes today have been very bad. It really is, Pope. It's so good. At least something went right. Even if it wasn't fast. I am still mad about Wallachia, although I think I understand more why it happened, and it shouldn't happen again. Hopefully. I mean, there's not really anything to figure out in Jabu, it's just the fairy went in a dumb direction. It almost never happens, it's extremely rare, so it's not really something that I could worry about or even can really do anything about. Well, I mean, I technically could do something about it, it would just be very slow. So without going way out of the way. I just kind of have to hope it doesn't happen again. Wow. Lane, thanks for another 20 gift subs. The double. 40 plebs slain. $200 total gift subs, oh my god. Yeah, you can submit a speedrun to the board if it's not a record. The vast majority of runs submitted to the leaderboard are not records. Not all about records. Sometimes you just want to improve your own time and move up on the leaderboards. Even you can submit your own run. Oh my god. Not Holster, thanks for gifting 100 subs. Wow. Where's all this coming from? And Nocturne gifting another 20. There's gonna be no more plebs left. Silver Zero, thanks for gifting 5 subs. If you're still a pleb now, you're just forever unlucky. Rated L for lewd, thanks for gifting 5 subs. And Kaden, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Oh my god, I'm like trying to read chat during Cocos. And Reptilector, thanks for gifting 5 subs. What's happening? I don't know. I don't know where this came from. Everyone's feeling so generous today. Monster, thanks for 14 months. Wow, that sucks. You guys have to gift on the worst run. Guy for Fairy, thanks for gifting 5 subs. And not Holster, thanks for gifting a sub to Alroman. Alroman. That barely worked. I'll do another no logic max rando at some point, but right now I just want to focus on Hundo. Dark Knight 2, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Come on. Oh my god. How close am I to another emote slot? 800 subs away. So even with all that, still got a way to go. My highest sub count was just like really high. It was like mid last summer or something. Oh no. Okay. Just gift 800 subs. Press having the like is just so it does the sucking attack earlier, and that way normally when I do the roll and then backflip on the chest, if I don't attack the like then sometimes it'll suck me up when I'm doing the roll and backflip. But if I attack it early, then it'll never be able to suck me. How much money did I actually make this run? Too much. Much more than this run is worth right now. This run's worth is highly overinflated. I actually did get the CLG chair. I got it about a month ago. I am sitting in it right now. Sitting in my nice, comfy CLG chair from GT Omega. Dark Knight 2, thanks for gifting 5 more subs. I think it's Benjamin is dead. This is gonna crash. Okay. Okay, that run's gone. That run was not good. I was gonna crash because I had the wrong angle. I let go of Z too late when grabbing the Skulltula token. How many of my Lambos can I play OOT in? Unfortunately, my Lambos don't have CRTs installed. For one flaw. Thanks, Caden. Wait, really, Dry? Five Guys was the worst? I mean, I can understand, like, not being crazy about Five Guys, but being the worst is dang bad. Hoover, thanks for giving 5 subs. Or it was not tasted, dang. You might have just gotten a bad one, because I feel like I definitely think people overrate Five Guys a bit, but at the very least, I don't think it should be bad. Yeah, Wendy's is good. Thanks, Apple Deity. Thanks for 3 months. When's OT online with an e-girl stream? Not currently planned. Hello. What is happening? Good timer. Yeah, dude, this is all the gifted subs' fault. If you guys didn't gift so many subs, maybe I'd actually get a run going. Can you get a refund then? I don't think so. Oh no. Nocturne, thanks for gifting 10 more subs. Another bad run confirmed. Thanks for 14 months, Belinda. Not world record? Okay, bye. That's a great emote. Thanks for 5 months, the wizard. Yeah, last Dampé was first try. Last Dampé was in PB, which is first try. Haven't gotten to Dampé since my PB. Thanks for 20 months, Orc Slayer. I gotta run to DC and then I failed hookshot jump. Thanks, after the silence. Yeah, the 338 was last night. Thanks, Bipsy. Both, Serenando, because I'm pretty sure my bottle split is actually the best bottle split I've had. So like the first 10 minutes is going to be very hard to keep up with, but also I haven't been playing super well today. Thanks for 19 months, Vodka Waffle. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for the sub, Jabberwocky. Hey, Luce. Everything good and easy? Yeah, it's going okay. We're back up to 100 degrees almost every day. Or almost to 100 degrees. Okay, I guess not today. But, we're getting back into summer. I guess it's been cooler the last few days. I hate how I sometimes still get hit, even when hugging the wall there. Thanks for the host, Red Garden. Lens of Truth early doesn't actually matter, it's just bomb chews that matter, and Lens of Truth just happens to be very close to bomb chews. Thanks, Childish Goldina. How do I feel about egos? What? Wait, what do you mean by egos? Like Lego my ego? That kind of? That? Oh no. This might be bad. I might have messed up. Those waffles? Oh yeah, those are great. Love them. Okay, it worked. Yep. Frame early. Yeah. Okay, actually I'm gonna take a break before I do another run. So I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Let me take a break real quick. Be back soon. Thanks for 2 years, Lemon Guy. Oh yeah, the prank call poodle skirt made the ZFG mortgage. I remember that. That was good. Poodle skirt's like every now and then he like comes back sorta kinda. Like in chat. I don't think he's like running forever, but every now and then I'll see him in chat again. No, I did not go Hess to buy some Eggos. No, you definitely do not need first Tridente. You could probably get as bad as 6 or 7 and still be able to PB. Maybe even slightly worse. I mean, anything worse than that and you'd have to have a really good run to PB by a few seconds. But at that point it's like kind of pointless, but doable. If your only goal is PB, if your only goal is to get lower than 338.01, then technically yes, you can get a little bit lower than you can get like a 6 or 7 Tridente. Dude, Glitchymon, I'm saying like if you PB by seconds. If you're okay with barely any PB at all. You got 12th try today and almost PB'd, nice. And then Fish Lego. Dude, literally the same thing happened to me not too long ago. Well, the run was already dead, but... Or wait, what run was it? Yeah, I think the run was already dead. But I could like get a decent time still. And then the second fish let go. And I was like right about to catch it. Really? That sounds awful. First decent escape all day. Not a garbage escape. I love when I'm not garbage. I can see my run when I look at my splits. Like when I'm looking at my TV, I sort of kind of see it in my peripheral vision, but like it's really far off to the side, so it's barely noticeable. But like when I'm looking at chat or when I'm looking at my splits, it's right above my splits. So I look at it every now and then just to see how I'm doing. How big's my TV? I play on a CRT computer monitor that I think is like 15 or 17 inches. And then I have a CRT TV that I use for when I play in 64, because I can't play it on this. And that one is 27 inches. No, no PVM. I was thinking of getting a PVM at one point, but like, they're expensive and hard to find, and really they're not going to be that useful for me. Like the CRT monitor is already like more than good enough for what I need. Thanks for 6 months, dude guy. Like really all I wanted was something that could play 480p. Something that I can set in my Wii signal that is outputting 480p yet. And I couldn't do that on my TV because it only supports 480i. So this is good enough. Thanks for 17 months. I'm too fat to walk. Yeah, and apparently, yeah, the 480p PVMs or BVMs are apparently hard to find, so... Yes, CRT monitor, like what I'm using right now, just seems like the best solution. Just hook up the... I have a Wii to VGA cable, just hook up the VGA cable, and that's it. I mean, like, maybe a PVM could technically look a little bit better, but I'm not too worried about the quality that I see. Like, the quality that I see is actually very good. But, I'm honestly fine with playing in whatever quality, as long as... I care more about the stream quality than what quality I'm watching. But this does give me very good quality. Thanks for your mellow. Oh, the Wii Dual improves the analog picture too. That's cool. Like even if I was using like composite. Good. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Kind of want to try now. I want to try comparing. I have two Wiis, so I can compare like one, my Wii Dual Wii, to my other Wii with composite and see what the difference is. No, I don't have a picture of my streaming setup anywhere. You guys don't want to see it. It's ugly. It's too many wires. No, this is really bad. Okay, there's no way I'm making this. No. If I make this as luck. Yeah. Yeah, Wii Duel is a hardware mod. It actually installs an HDMI port into your Wii. Do you have any bets on how many tries or is the restaurant? It's gonna be for pace. Wait, are you running? Did you submit the pace? But 3. I bet you could do it in 3. Submitted. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Thanks for the motivation. You're welcome, I guess. I was thinking, but I didn't really feel comfortable doing Hundo in a marathon, but you're feeling like it, go for it. Good luck. I hope you get SRM first try. Oh, you submitted when it was still Goron City, okay. DC hover in a marathon. That'd be fantastic. I mean, I guess you could save in DC, right? Because you didn't have prescription or eye drops at that point in that route, right? So I think you could save in that route at least. But yeah, that'd still be pretty bad. I mean, honestly, this route, I feel like if you get past SRM, the rest of the route should be not too bad. As long as, like, bomb counts stay fine. If you get past SRM and bomb counts stay fine, I feel like everything else should be fine. What? Oh, interesting. This is more precise than I thought. Yes, I'm doing a very cool thing. Nothing's ever been cooler. Dude, this camera's weird. How come I'm not getting the crash? I wonder if it's because I have this camera. I wonder if that did something to it. Thanks for 11 months, Bios. Thanks for the $10 donation, Nuzzle Kitty. Sorry, I don't know how to ship air conditioning. Oh. There we go. I wonder if something was preventing the crash before. Why did I just load Jeezy? I just always wanna play Jeezy. Jeezy's just so much better than vanilla. I don't want to play vanilla, dude. I always play MM Rando. I could. Oh, did Enob get a VC crash today? Wow. At least it was early in the run. Although it sucks that it was right after SRM. Dude, imagine getting past SRM and then you watch a 5-minute cutscene and you finally get to play the game again and it crashes immediately. Thanks for the $10 donation, I'll just hit you. Blow some air into the microphone. I don't think that will work. Talking is, in a way, blowing air into the microphone. I heard the big news. What's the big news? Or has that dive crashed the game? I don't know. Yes, Lockness. We were talking about it earlier. Cool that beat the human theory test. And it was like almost a year ago, or almost exactly a year ago too. Let me actually check the date on that. May 6th. Okay, so just barely over a year. Thanks for 2 months, soy sauce. Better than the human element. Do I ever get recognized as the night sky speedrunner when I'm in public? Somehow no. I can't believe no one has noticed me for my night sky speedruns in public. Thanks for the $2 donation, Simon. Will I ever go back to MM? I have no plans on going back to MM for anything long term. If I ever do MM runs, it's like any percent runs that I'll spend 2 days on. Or rando. But I do need to do MM rando again sometime soon. No, dude. Void just called me cool. Oh my god, Void called me cool. I also think Void is cool. You know what's not cool? Just run. No, CLG did not pay me to say that. I thought Void was cool before I was on CLG. Next CLG speedrunning event. Actually, CLG is partnering with Pace for the Pace online event coming up, so I guess technically that. I think Pace Online is like May at the end of May. Got the exact dates, and we know the exact dates. Yeah, Pace isn't dead. There was supposed to be an in-person Pace event, but then obviously Corona. So now they're doing Pace Online, and CLG is partnering with it. No, not tackling kids, tackling Corona. F, hello? Doesn't seem like F for me. Probably a Twitch thing. Tried to pull the plug on me. Dang. I said the dirty C word. I'm gonna get banned. How many gifted subs I do a blindfold max settings rando in one go? 1 trillion. 1 trillion gift subs, I know you do that. Thanks for gifting the sub, J-Shep. Alright, we're almost there. We're on the way. Thanks, Zemans, for giving a sub to the username Trillion. That's one more gift sub that can be added to the total. That's not a backflip. Dude, that sucked today. Thanks for the $5 donation, Nuzzle Kitty. My voice is ASMR. Oh no. I want to try to get at least one run going. I really want at least a run that gets to Jabu. Just so I can get that sweet, sweet Jabu time save just once. But if I don't get a run going soon, I might just stop because I am bad today. At least, I'm gonna at least go for like another hour. But if I still can't get a good run going, I might stop. I do suck. Is Jabu the fish temple? Think, yes. The fish temple. Do I like garlic bread? Yes, I do. I guess I'd try it out, Rocking Horse. Grabbing some garlic bread right now, am I jealous? Dang, that does sound pretty good right about now. Is it possible to do glitches with hookshot to jump on top of Deku Tree? Deku Tree isn't actually solid all the way up. It only like the bottom half or so of the tree is solid. So you would go over the tree and inside it, I guess. Yes, your immersion is ruined. Sorry that you had to find out that the Deku Tree isn't fully solid. Welcome to the chat room. Wait, was I the only one that got the welcome to the chat room message? Did anyone else get that? Okay, everyone got it. Oh, not everyone? Some people? Okay. Dark, yeah, we need Deku Shield for the dive to the bottom of the well basement to get bomb shoes early. If it wasn't for that, we could delay Deku Shield. I don't know, Nianthor. It's disgusting. Would I play your randomizer seed if you would gift me 0 subs? Probably not. Thanks, Mammal, for giving a sub to Curly Platypus. Really? Is there even anything interesting I could do here? I want to do something cool, but there's nothing cool to do without any items. No, I'm not done. I'm just mad. I want to get one run going. I am seething. Are my streams normally like this? Sometimes. Yeah, different swords do have different range. The Curie has pretty small range. Master Sword has obviously medium, and Big One Sword is huge. Like, think about the quick spin ranges of all of them. That's relatively, that gives you relatively good idea of their like actual range. I mean, the quick spin range is obviously bigger, but like, their ranges compare to each other, I guess. Yeah, red spin, Big One Sword, red spin is like. No, you can't move the graves during the day. That stupid kid will always yell at you. Jark, that's just having one of the magic arrows and a quiver before getting the bow. We actually do the same thing in this route, where we get SRM, or we use SRM to get a quiver and ice arrows early. But it's just not super useful because having the bow early is good in some places, but it's not the most useful thing in the world. But actually, that one route that used ice arrows early to your benefit, just like using the bow early, was really cool. Actually, that was the odd mushroom route, wasn't it? The odd mushroom timer route. That route was so cool, dude. I want to run that route again. I don't actually, but that route was cool. Is red spin ever useful in a speedrun? If you're going up Ganon's tower, using a red spin on the Lizzle or the Dinalfos on the first level is pretty good. That's pretty much it. I think that's like the only place in the game where red spin's ever really useful. Thanks for 6 months, Power of Chaos. Yeah, I think BGS red spin's bigger than Decanut. Thanks for 5 months, Andy's Mountain. I did not, Aiding. That sounds both great and horrible. think there's 7 months, Ali Madman. Gameplay model crouching with big Oron sword. That is gonna give me nightmares. Thanks. How often do I dream of OOT? Basically never. Man, I really cannot play today. Okay, I think this will be my last run. I really cannot play today. Thanks for $5, Mobile Kitty. I have recently hydrated. But you know, I guess I could always hydrate some more. Right after this. I have hydrated again. Thanks for $3, Nuzzle Kitty. Thank you for being proud of me for drinking water. I did PB yesterday. Yeah, this is the run where I lost like a minute in Javu. This is that run. All I want to do is get a run to Javu so I can get that sweet time save. Why didn't I put chat on my most recent vid? When I upload to YouTube, I'm uploading the Twitch export as quickly as possible. Just to have the video up as quickly as possible and for submitting it to leaderboards. That was a weird jump. If I upload chat, I usually upload it like a few days later, but I think I'll probably wait until like my next PB to start uploading chat. Just cause I think this one I think I'll probably still beat soon, and then when it comes to the point when like I don't think I'll PB like, you know, every other day, I'll start uploading the chat ones. You know, in the description, I always link the Twitch VOD with the chat. And if you ever want to see chat, you can always look there. Yes, I know no one reads YouTube descriptions. Please just read the YouTube descriptions sometimes. Thanks for 11 months, Hero of Timey Wimey. I put a lot of good info in my descriptions for my runs. Please. Yeah, the PB video was for some reason stuck in 360p for a long time last night. Longer than usual. No, people do not read YouTube descriptions. To be fair, they have a decent reason because nowadays YouTube descriptions are almost entirely like, you know, social media links and sponsor links and whatever. So I mean, people have in some ways people have a decent reason to not read them. But at the same time, it's like, dude, sometimes there are videos with good information there. Yeah, exactly, Tharo. Like, for me, I always read descriptions. Like, almost any YouTube video I ever watch, one of the first things I do is read the description. And I've been conditioned to by it from OOT videos. It's like every OOT video always has a good description because you never know what you're getting watching the video. And even then, many OOT videos do not have good enough descriptions. Lenny. I'm kidding. Blinny like half the time has good descriptions, and then half the time his description is, "We'll update this later," on a video that was uploaded a year ago. Probably Niasaur. This could be bad. Okay, barely need it. I use a stick there just to break it. I need to have 0 sticks so I can doob over it in a sec. Besides beans, what item do you get but never use? Light arrows. And I think fire arrows now, actually. I think we actually don't use fire arrows in this round. Dude, this route uses ice arrows but not fire or light arrows. Oh yeah, Near's Love also. Thanks for 42 months, Jack Tom. Actually, Dr. Cool Guy, in this route we don't, because if we use fire arrows there, we actually wouldn't have enough magic for Water Temple. It's really dumb. Well, actually, I guess you sort of could, because there is a magic jar in Shadow Trial you could get, and it's not that far out of the way. But, skipping fire arrows and using fire arrows is like almost the same time in Shadow Trial. So you might as well just skip it. Really? 1 frame too late. And that ends the whole run. And that especially ends the run. That was the winner heart piece. That's the loser rupee. I could use this for like an all dungeons run. YOLO all dungeons run. No, I'm not doing it. No, All Dungeons does not ban this. All Dungeons now has a category split between SRM and no SRM. You can target him from that far away. Wow. Dude, I was like right at the end too. That's like the last risky thing in the SRM chain. Like if I got past that, I'd probably finish the whole thing. Oh, there's like one more thing, I guess. And past the loading zone. Water only extends down here. No ESS here. Not pressing anything. Just hook shot. Yeah, this is what happens if you use hook shot as child. You get soft locked. You get soft locked in whatever movement you're doing at the time. Okay guys, I think I'm just gonna stop for now. I suck today. Sorry. This seems to be a thing. I seem to typically suck the day after a PB. But it's okay. I'll try to suck less tomorrow. So thanks for watching guys. I'll find someone to raid. Oh man, here's an exciting run. You guys should go watch Save State. He's doing NSR. Except NSR with Ace, which is interesting. Yeah, go watch NSR with Ace. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. See you later.